Hey guys, Corey again, and today I just wrapped up the second day of the Imagine AI 2024 event that I attended. It's been quite the show and quite a bit of information. I wanted to go over one individual presentation and just basically kind of give the ground, set some groundwork for, these big shifts that have occurred in history. What this guy Eric Vaughan called the five tectonic technology shifts. So I thought that was interesting. That's kind of where, in my opinion, air kind of fits into this picture. Is these um, these big shifts, and this is one of the big ones, and we're part of it. So Air.ai is going to do the very things that are talked about in the rest of this, and maybe I'll go through some of these other sections. But today I'm just going to go over this presentation that just occurred a few hours ago by Eric Vaughan. So he said there are five major tectonic technology shifts that have occurred. There was the internet before the web, and that was, developed basically. They were, the DARPA net and the interconnection of universities, interconnection of military systems, and the things that were being transacted there were kind of closed. The next thing was the rise of personal computers. So we started getting personal computers back in the Windows days, back in the early 80s. They started getting, people were getting computers in their hands, and that was part of the Microsoft revolution, if you will, that they kind of envisioned a computer in everybody's house, everybody's desk, uh, everybody's hands. So that was the next tectonic shift. Then was the internet adoption, the commercialization of it, the .com, and the Mosaic browser was the first way to actually interface to and get information from the web that wasn't just a text-based thing. And the World Wide Web is another piece. Then mobile, we got apps, computer in your pocket, mobile phones. This is number four. And then we get to the generative AI, and these things are getting bigger, and they're adopting faster than anything previously. So I won't go through all the detail here, but the generative AI is a major tectonic shift, and it's very it's very broad. It's covering a lot of bases. I've learned a lot more about where it is um, being utilized, where AI is being utilized, and the voice agents, things along those lines, are one of the pieces that are part of this gigantic puzzle. There's some stuff down here on these jive personas. These are utilizing speech cloning and creating an avatar inside of a business to deploy the AI technology in the business, but automate what people are doing, automate things that um, you know would normally would require a person on a phone or someone being available or answering a chat or an email or something like that. But these jive personas that Eric Vaughan has created, he and his team, it does all kinds of very interesting stuff. Maybe we'll go into that it'll on a later post, but basically the Gen AI is so massive that, for instance, ChatGPT, they kind of walk through how long it took people to adopt the technology or for it to hit, wide adaptation, wide use. And the distribution of ChatGPT hit 5 million users in 5 days. It was the fastest of any technology ever rolling out. They talked about Twitter and some other um, Facebook, and how this one took months and that one took months, and this actually rolled out to 5 million users in 5 days. And it's way more if you look at the 1 month stat, and I don't know exactly what that is. They're also using, let me see if I can, yeah, I don't know if that's a good one to open up, but the bottom line is that this, Air.ai is part of a massive technology shift. And compared to the previous ones, yeah, they were very impactful. This is going to be even more impactful and have a broader reach as you find more and more things out there to where you can use AI to automate your current job. And that's one of the things that Air.ai for sure is doing, is automating call center and sales, phone-based activities, and it's just absolutely amazing what we're part of here. So that's all I really wanted to cover for today. This is we wrapped up day 2 of the Imagine AI, and this is my whole set of notes. These are the speakers that were there. You can kind of see who was there, and I put a little note underneath there of kind of what they were, either what they were famous for or what their business was and what their website maybe was, or their product. So anyhow, these were the 5 major tectonic shifts that Eric Vaughan identified, and I think it's very true. And the size and reach of generative AI is just going to be absolutely massive. Anyway,